is it's really important to kind of showcase who you are. Like just your personality come through. I think we get so stuck up on a script and making sure the lines, right? That at the end of the day, what is going to make someone invest in you is that they believe in, I mean, that's the world of entrepreneurship. They say it's not the idea, it's the person, right?
Yeah.
If I believe in you and I trust you, I'm going to do that. And I think emphasizing who you are and showcasing your personality and your take, right, which is how you present it and what kind of goofiness or comedic side or weird creative presentation style that's not just I'm reading a script and here's the log line is going to me it says um I mean, there are a lot of ideas out there, right? You can have an idea and somebody else can take it. But when you are presenting it in your own way, to me, as someone receiving that pitch, it means that only you can make this. So if I want to make this and if I like it, then you're the person I have to talk to because the vision is uniquely yours and you're going to be able to identify and parse out what is going to make this jump off the page and onto the screen. So I think if you can showcase your personality, that's what's going to be memorable, and not getting too lost in the details. And also, like, I mean, for Snarky, our big thing is, do you have an authentic connection to the story? So it's one thing like, hey, cool, I'm pitching like this rom-com idea, but why is it relevant to you? Right? I just got out of a divorce and of 25 years, and it was a triple heartbreak and blah blah blah, and I actually felt the pain and then cheated on this person. Right? All of a sudden, it gives you a certain nuance and perspective that gives you credibility and authenticity that just makes it more real. And I think, we often know that the more personal a story is, the more universal it really is and to connecting to folks. So just not getting too lost in the details and really making it yours.
I think that's really true. I think passion and authenticity really do make a big difference. Caroline or Sarah, do you have anything to add? I mean, Neil was very verbose there, so I feel like, he said a lot.
I agree. I think a lot of pitches go for plot and go for, especially in the Zoom world, I can easily feel when somebody is reading, which of course is a wonderful benefit and it's a lovely thing, but it's good to just sort of like break away a little bit or have a little bit, a moment of humanity in there, and imperfection goes a really long way because it gives everybody permission to be imperfect.
Yes.
So yeah, and I agree. I think emotionality is the driving force. If I'm reading a story, if I'm listening to a pitch, I'm really checking in with how I feel. It's not up here. And the more I know about the person in that moment, the more I can go, wow, oh my gosh, this is affecting me really deeply. And that's what's going to make me go, you know what, I'd love to see that script. And if it's in the script, oh my God, now I'm going to pass that script around.
I mean, I think you guys both said it very well. The personal connection, I think, is like the one thing you should really like nail. And then I have two like smaller nitpicky things that I've like flagged over the years. One, and this might sound a little crass, but I think it's extremely helpful if you're able to distill your story or whatever you're pitching into like two or three sentences, because most of the time when you're pitching something to someone, they're always trying to sell it upwards to someone else, whether it's you're trying to get financing, you're pitching to an upper executive. So if you can give them that ammo of like, this is what the story is about, like, then you can also see, how would we market this? Like, who is this for? And so that's like the more commercial side of things. Just being able to have your quote unquote elevator pitch is really helpful. And the other thing is when people start pitching and they talk about franchise potential, I kind of go like, whoa, 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 I feel like you're putting the cart before the horse. So that's just something that I would be like, it's great that you have this whole world built out, but I don't think you need to try and sell people on, this having franchise potential to sell your like one script for the moment.
I love that. Don't get to the end at the beginning, is my summation of that. Yeah, no, I think you're absolutely right. It's because we've been told that it needs to have legs. So now we're like, I mean, and you understand that if you're putting together a series pitch, that there is no way that the ideas that you have in there for a series, like, for season 4 and 5 is going to be the same, because it could be loads of other writers, loads of other input, and it's going to be completely changed. But this idea that the or the idea that this idea is big enough so it can last for an amount of time. So I think we do get a bit hung up on that. So that's a very good point.